Zen metaphor. The ox and herder. You catch up with the ox, but it is not tame. It seems to buck, it seems to snort, and it seems to lead you willy-nilly across the pasture. And yet, you are determined to catch it, to tame it. With discipline. With zazen. Every tug on the rope is another moment you remember to come back to the breath, or to the koan, or just to being present. And over time, something shifts. The wild ox appears to calm. You come to ride it, and occasionally, it seems that you can even guide it. But in reality, the herder isn't guiding the ox, and yet likewise, the ox no longer seems to be dragging the herder. The ox and herder, the self and Buddha nature start moving in rhythm. This is when practice feels less like a grind, and more like, well, life carrying you, instead of you carrying life. You're literally riding your own Buddha nature, letting the unfettered activity of awareness determine the path you walk. But here's the Zen twist. The story doesn't end with a happy herder on a tamed ox. Keep going through the pictures and poof, both ox and herder vanish. All that's left is an empty circle. Why? Because the whole self versus Buddha nature thing was just a setup. A teaching tool. Like training wheels that disappear once you realize the bike and the rider were never separate. In other words, the ox needs no taming. The herder returns to the mere afterthought that it is. The pasture is recognized as your own infinite mind. And that's the kicker. The ox and herder metaphor is not about telling you to become something new, or about how Zen can tame that unruly mind. It's reminding you that both you and the thing you were chasing, the wild ox, were actually the ground beneath your feet the whole time.